on to 2.4 example 1. So more FOIL, except now we're using mixed radicals. So remembering that the numbers on the outside are going to multiply by the numbers on the outside, radicals are going to multiply by the radicals, and we'll simplify if we can. So, get started. Oh, your book uses, it says they use the distributive property, and that just basically means that everything in this set of brackets gets multiplied in everything in this set of brackets. So, just FOIL. So, first, gives us 2 root 3 times root 3. Well, this is like there's a 1 here, right? So 2 times 1 is just 2. And root 3 times root 3 is 3. So that's actually going to be 2 times 3. That's fun. So that's going to actually end up being 6 in the end. So sometimes we get rid of our radicals when we multiply them, so that's something to keep an eye on. Now, the next one is outside, so I'm going to go 2 root 3 times negative root 2. Again, that's like a negative 1 here. So 2 times negative 1 will give me negative 2. And then I have to look and see if the radicals are going to do anything weird. So root 3 times root 2, it's just root 6, so no, not really. I can't simplify root 6 at all, so it's just going to stay that way. So in the final equation, it's just going to be 2 root 6. Now for the inside, I've got 3 root 2 times 1 root 3. So 3 times 1 is just going to give me positive 3. And again, I've got the root 2 here times root 3 here, so that I end up with a root 6. Nothing to simplify there yet. So I can just drop that one down. Whoops, kind of starting to run out of room. So for the final one, I've got 3 root 2 times negative 1 root 2. Ah, the roots match. So I'm going to go negative 3, but it's actually going to be root 2 times root 2 is 2, which means that negative 3 times 2 gives me a negative 6 down here. Now we're on to the part where we collect our like terms and simplify. So I'm going to look at the 6 and go, is there any other numbers available? Yeah, there is. There's a negative 6. Oh, wait, 6 and negative 6 cancel out. So those are gone. So I can just draw a little circle. Actually, if you want, I can write 6 minus 6, and then they're gone. And then I've got negative 2 root 6 and positive 3 root 6. Well, if the roots match, then it's just negative 2 root 6 is over here and positive 3 root 6 is over there. So negative 2 and positive 3 gives me positive 1. So the only answer I've got is where I combine these guys, and I'm just left with 1 root 6, or you could just write root 6. That one's done. So this other question, B, gives us an opportunity to cheat, because it's 2 root 3 minus 5 times 2 root 3 plus 5. That's a difference of perfect squares. This is why this is fun, because now you can just go, oh, it's going to be a squared minus a squared. So I can go this squared minus that squared. So 5 squared is 25, so I just write the 25 there. And I've got the minus in there because that's the pattern. And then I just have to figure out how to square 2 root 3. Well, 2 root 3 squared is 2 root 3 times 2 root 3. Whoops, that's not a 3. There we go. So I'm going to go 2 times 2 is 4. And root 3 times root 3 is 3. 4 times 3 gives me 12. Now I got to bring down the minus 25 that was already there. And so my answer is going to be 12 minus 25, which gives me negative 13. So much fun.